Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Lopez. Today I will be talking about the Great Depression and how did it led to the creation of the Social Security Act. I will also be talking about the importance of social work area to be involved in um, this issue and mm, the community that I will be talking about is the Asian community. They really had a big part of this creation of this act. And well, yeah, let's start. I will be starting to give you guys a little bit of backstory of how the Great Depression started. Um, so this issue started with the stock market crashing on October of 1929. Um, Although it started this year, it didn't become noticeable until the early 1930s. And during this years, banks started to be failing, business were shut down, and unemployment raised. Um, and this is when families started to experience poverty and issues. I did found a few years. It didn't set specifically when did it ended. But I did find some different ending years. Um, it lasted until the World War II, um, and around 1939 to 1942. Um, This time in history severely damaged the global economy and affected nearly every community, which was the Asian community, Latin community, um, every community you can think about. So now with the community I will be talking about is older adults that they were greatly suffered. Because of this, there were no retirement benefits, no steady incomes, and limited job opportunities for the elderly. Many lived with financial insecurities and struggled to meet basic needs. Their lack of support led to organizing and advocating for change. One one of the people I did find that went through this was Francis Townsend, um, who was an older adult with no retirement income. His situation led him to organize the Townsend movement, which was a movement demanding $200 per month for every American 16 and older, um, which put pressure on the government and helped push the idea that elderly people deserve income support. Um, um, so this pressure help led to the Social Security Act of 1935. When it was first created, the policy started as a pension system funded to contributions from both employees and employer. Over time, this policy extended to more groups, which was the low income individuals and people with disabilities. Um, from the Social Security Act, several major social programs were developed, which was the Social Security income payments, supplemental security incomes, Medicare, Medicaid, unemployment insurance, and maternal and child welfare programs. Um, some of these programs still are existing today and are overseen by Congress. Talking about this, here comes the involvement of social work in this issue. Um, this moment in history is important because the Social Security Act helped build the foundation for the U.S. Social welfare system. It allowed social workers to become more involved as advocates, service coordinators, and supporters for people who were struggling. It also gave the profession more recognition because social work became more connected to public policy and helping vulnerable communities, which there was not a lot of appreciation to our social work. So this helped people or the profession to become more involved in the policies and the social welfare. Today, this topic still matters because while Social Security has helped many people, there are ongoing needs as well today. One recommendation I will make is to continue developing more specific programs for current issues such as more affordable housing, better access to healthcare, and greater support for low-income families. Um, so to finish up, the Great Depression was a very devastating crisis that involved all of the community of the United States, but it also led to major changes of how the government support its people. The Social Security Act created programs that still help millions today, and social workers understanding this history help us see how policy and advocacy can create real change in people's lives. So it's it for today. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this was helpful for many of you guys. Um, and I will leave some important links of pages or programs that can help if you're going through this. Thank you so much. Bye.